evening, YouTube. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is well and healthy and positive, because that's what's important. The rest doesn't matter. So anyway, I'm just walking through the city tonight, and it's quite a wet, bleak night, and there's some amazing people out tonight doing the soup kitchens and stuff around about the city, helping those that are a bit less unfortunate, a bit less fortunate than themselves. Amazing people. I was actually trying to find one earlier tonight. I couldn't find it. Seen it advertised, but I couldn't locate it. And it was just to lend a hand, obviously, and getting about it. So a wee chuck up to those people that were out in Glasgow tonight. Freezing cold, wet night, horrible, really, really chilly. One of those nights that just eat right through you. And for those folk that were out and giving up their Friday nights to help people, take my hat off to guys like you. Totally salute you. Amazing, amazing people. So how is everyone? Hope everyone's well. I'm as well as can be. Had a couple of issues last week. Got over it. Wasn't feeling too great. These things happen, don't they? There's always something. You get a run of, call it good momentum. I don't like to call it good luck, because I believe you create your own. Call it a run of good momentum, and then you get a wee hiccup, drags you back, and that's when you have to go to your reserves of resilience and bounce back. So I was feeling it, and you've got to shake it off. You've got to practice what you preach and shake it off. That's the name of the game. So that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. Eat healthy, loaded up on the vitamin C and the vitamins, and went out and spoke to people. Yet again, it's easy, simple medicine. And I spoke to somebody about their work. They've been at their work a long, long time, same job. And they said to me that their work was making them feel really unhealthy. And we got into the subject of, the working environment and the bullying that goes on in these places. And this person basically said that through a boss and through one thing and another, they'd been made to feel really, really shitty. And I know this person doesn't deserve that, because you just know sometimes, don't you? You just know someone's character, that they just don't deserve that. So that's what was happening. They were getting made to feel really, really bad, really, really low, for no apparent reason. And I said to myself, well, I know what I would have done, but not everybody's like me. We're all individuals. So I asked what they did, and they basically said, well, they just kind of accepted it until it stopped. But it never stopped for a long time. It was like a number of years. And then I've spoke to a few people with similar issues, and it's incredible what people will tolerate. Now this goes back to this world that we live in, where we have to just be seen to accept the unnecessary in order to live, in order to survive, pay bills, stuff like that. And I just can't get my head around that at all. I really can't get my head around it. I understand we've all got a duty of care to pay bills and provide for our kids and stuff, but not at the detriment to your own health. And that's where having the ability to stand up for yourself and understand yourself and find the courage. Because the minute that I believe that the minute you do find the courage to fight back, to speak up for yourself and stand your ground, you will automatically feel better. You can't not feel better. The simple act of standing your ground will surely make you feel better than the situation that you were in, being spoken to like crap and stuff. So that's something that's important to think about. If you can identify the negatives that are dragging you down all the time, you have to exclude them for your life. It's very, very important. None of us have a lot of time. Time's critical. So don't take it. Don't take it from an employer. Don't take it from someone that's crushing you. Just anyone in your circle. Don't accept it. It's not healthy. And I'll bet the minute that you do get rid of it, you automatically feel better. I would honestly bet a wage on that. I don't see how you can't. So it's always good to speak to folk, and I always like to get different angles. And it's amazing the amount of people that tell me that they have been getting it, that they hate their job. But they haven't just been doing it for 6 months, they've been doing it for 6 years or 10 years, and they absolutely hate it. And they believe that their job is what's crushing them. They believe that it's their job that's changed their spirit forever and, took something away from them forever. Is that why we go to work? Do we honestly go to work to have our spirits crushed? Surely not. Surely that's not the answer. I've walked away from things lately that were dear to me. Things that I thought I was involved in, things that I thought I was going to be involved in, things that I thought were important to me, things that perhaps could have been life-changing. And I just felt that the time was right to call it a day because they weren't going to happen due to one thing or another. But when people keep telling you something and you believe it and you think it's going to come good in the end, you keep on persevering and stuff, especially if you're somebody like me that sticks it out, and then it wasn't going to materialise. So I knocked it in the head, and I would continue to do that, and I would stand by that decision because that was the right thing to do, because I already feel better. Because now I don't have to think about it anymore. And now I don't have to worry about it, whether or not it's going to happen. I don't have to waste energy on it. It's just not going to happen, that's it. So I get used to it. I get used to the fact that for a long period of time I've concentrated on something and put a lot of thought into something and really, really had a target, thinking to myself, this is going to be a big, big part of my future. And now it's not. And that's it, and we move on. No harm done, no love lost, all the rest of it. It is what it is, and I'm fine with that. And that's that. You just got to go on with it. So I'm in the city tonight, and it's very, very strange because I must have seen several hundred businesses that I know existed last year now shut up shop, boarded up, empty inside. Really sad. I can only begin to imagine what people are going through, because I know how bad it is. But life goes on, guys, doesn't it? It's important to keep the mind healthy. So see if it's already done, see if it's already happened, and the decision wasn't yours and you can't do anything about it. What's the point of wasting energy on it? I know that'll be difficult for a lot of people to get that concept, and actually, maybe easy to say but difficult to go through with. Folk will say, oh no, I need to, I can't be that person that doesn't worry. But see if the decision wasn't yours and it was taken out of your hands to close or ruin your business or make you redundant, that decision wasn't yours. So ultimately you don't have yourself to blame, so don't be upset about it. I know that's hard, but it's really important that everybody starts getting positive, because I still don't see the end of the tunnel here. I still don't see the light. I don't have any confidence in our representation. I don't have any confidence at all in those that govern us. None. I don't believe they've got our best interests at heart, and I've never believed that. I don't think the population believe it anymore. I don't think that they're going to worry about the people, the man in the street, the woman in the street, the working classes, those that make the cogs turn, those grinding the wheel continually for small reward. So it's us that need to look after each other, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Doing what you can for people and hoping that they'll do what they can for you in return. So there you go. That's about the size of it tonight. I'm going to do another wee video about something else, but that's going to be a wee separate entity just shortly. I'm going to walk another wee while, then I'm going to do another wee thing. But just a shout out to everybody in Glasgow tonight that was helping. Amazing people. Alright, good night.